This is a lesson about the positive path and the negative path. A positive being radiates light, while a negative being absorbs light. The positive path is called the path of truth. A positive being has a negative core and a massive positive presence. This negative core is reduced through shadow work, which is the process of reducing distortions. A positive being is empowering and supporting. This negative core of the positive being is eventually removed during sixth density, according to the law of one, as balance is achieved. A positive being balances love of self and others and wisdom. The negative path is called the path of illusion. A negative being has a positive core and a massive negative presence. A negative being tries to fill themselves with as many distortions as possible. A negative being is parasitic. However, each negative being still has a positive core from when they began life on Earth and as a soul. This positive core of the negative being is eventually strengthened during sixth density, according to the law of one, and the polarity choice flips to the positive path. How does this happen? A negative being is full of self-love and wisdom, but does not contain love for others. This full expression of love for others cannot be achieved, as sixth density graduation requires a total expression of love, both love of self and love of others, and therefore the negative being decides to switch polarity during sixth density. In third density, which is the physical dimension we are in now, we choose our path of polarity. This physical dimension is called the choice. Remember the cartoons where there was an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other shoulder? This is how we all begin life in third density. Then, upon choosing a path, we listen to either the angel or the devil more. Listening to the angel more is the positive being, while listening to the devil more is the negative being. This is called choosing the path of polarity. Polarities are simply expressions of free will, as seen from the Creator's point of view. According to Ra and the law of one, a positive being is harvested from Earth to positive time-space with 51% or greater service to others. A negative being is harvested from Earth to negative time-space with 95% or greater service to self. As you can see, the negative path is more difficult, but that is for a reason, as divine law sets boundaries for the expression of free will, as illusion can only be tolerated to a point to keep creation heading in the direction of truth. Positive and negative beings contrast each other, but through contrast it is easier to choose a path. You can't know light on Earth without knowing what darkness is. At sixth density, there is a movement to becoming a divine co-creator, literally becoming your higher self. But to get there, a being must reflect the Creator in balanced expression. A sixth density positive being will send love and light to all beings, including those that are negative, because the positive being sees all beings as equally worthy of love. A sixth density negative being refuses to send love to all beings and holds love only for the self. Sixth density graduation is an equal balance of love and wisdom. Wisdom must be met with an equal balance of love. Love must be met with an equal balance of wisdom. However, the negative polarity does not have balanced love. The negative polarity has mostly wisdom. Therefore, it realizes it is pointless to continue further along the negative path. When a negative being realizes evolution stops because they trap themselves by cutting themselves off from creation, they realize the negative path is pointless and then switch polarity to the positive path.